What do you think my type was before we met? And I'm really upset about it because it's a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it actually scares me for like my future, like when we have kids.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm wasting everything that I've done.
Yeah, you feel like you're failing.
I feel like I'm failing, yeah. It's something that I just kind of like struggle with by myself. If you didn't know, Michael's Filipino, and so he has a Filipino family, so he has a Filipino Christmas.
Yeah, and there's so many games and it's very exciting and so much hype. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Honestly Us podcast. I'm Michael.
And I'm Bridie.
And it's been a while, right?
Yes.
It's been a while since our last episode.
I think it's been 3 weeks since our last episode. We uploaded it the day before my birthday. So yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been a bit busy. It's hard to like have a podcast and have a job as well. Like both of us work. I don't work full time, but I work 3 days.
Oh, pretty much part-time. Yeah.
I guess it's part-time. Yeah. So I work 3 days. Those 2 days, I either have to edit a podcast, edit a vlog, or literally try and make our house not look like it's like a bomb hit it or something.
Yeah, it's a big job.
It's a lot. Like, yeah, I know why influencers like that work full time, they have literally no other job but doing that because it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost on holidays though. I've got one more week of school.
Yeah.
Volleyball coaching all week.
Yeah.
Yeah, which will be exciting.
How many weeks do you have off? 5?
Yeah, about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Very excited. It's been a long year.
It surely has. Michael and I have never wanted holidays to come sooner.
I always want holidays to come, but
I feel like this year you've really wanted holidays to come
I'm
sooner.
very excited to spend time at the beach.
Yes, same. And it's so hot in Australia right now. Like, I don't know if you're, and honestly, I probably shouldn't say that because everyone listening is probably from Australia. But I did see there's 1% from, I think, America or UK, 1% from Hong Kong, and there was another 1%, but I can't remember who it was from.
I can't remember either.
Yeah. So if you're that 1%, that is pretty cool. Thank you for watching. I actually have a week off this week, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to get like some editing done, which is so cool. So you're actually going to see some vlogs from me. You're going to see
you have a lot of social hangs too.
I do. I think I packed my week.
You did.
I think I'm seeing someone every single day this week.
Yeah.
Like at nighttime kind of. And then in the day, I'm probably going to edit. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I also have a 2-week break as well over the Christmas holidays. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you usually do for Christmas?
Whoa, getting interviewed. We go to our grandmother's usually and have breakfast. We have a breakfast Christmas actually, which is very different to most people.
It is.
A lot of people have like...
You kind of do a Christmas lunch as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like a late breakfast. Kind of, we have lunch, but it's more like nibblies after. We never really have like a big lunch because we just had a big breakfast.
Yeah. Bridie's got a decently big sized family for an Australian family too. And they all kind of get together for Christmas Day, like her cousins, uncles, aunties.
Yeah.
Grandparents.
Yeah, like growing up, literally my whole entire life, I've always spent time with my cousins and aunties and uncles, which I did not think... I thought that was normal, but I'm coming to think that it's quite rare to like actually hang out with like your extended family.
Yeah, it's really good. Their grandparents built like a pretty good culture around like family culture where they get together for every birthday and they do like kind of the same Christmas breakfast and Christmas lunch that they've done for the last 15-ish years.
I actually don't know when it started, but I would love to ask like when it actually started. Because I was just born into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. At least 26 years.
True.
Yeah.
Definitely more than that. But like we also have like waffles for Christmas. It's like a tradition of ours. And so whenever I see waffles like on a menu or something like that, I'm like, oh, like I either can't have it because I feel like it's only a Christmas food, or I go, oh my gosh, waffles. That has like a nostalgic feeling.
You buy waffles whenever they're on the menu, so.
No, I haven't been. But no, like as in like more in my childhood, I didn't have waffles only on Christmas. I had waffles.
Oh, yeah.
But now that I'm an
you eat them all the
adult
time.
and I can order it from the menu, I do sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not recently. Not in the last year.
Yeah. I know you're always tempted by them.
I'm tempted always, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My family, we do Christmas at night, usually. And ours is usually pretty big. And it's like a lot of family. So like cousins, aunties, uncles. And then like a lot of people who don't have anywhere else to be on Christmas come through as well.
So cute.
Yeah, and there's so many games and it's very exciting and so much hype, like the amount of prizes that you get and fun
it's
and
insane.
Karaoke and food and everything is crazy.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, Michael's Filipino and so he has a Filipino family, so he has a Filipino Christmas.
Yeah.
And if anyone knows Filipinos, they love karaoke. And so Michael's family loves
they do games
to do
and
karaoke and games.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was very different for Bridie when she first came.
Yeah, when I first came, I was like, wow, you guys celebrate Christmas really well.
Yeah, like our uncle, he kind of like hosts the Christmas and he's like a game show host kind of thing and he has the biggest energy ever.
Yeah, it's so good. And isn't he doing that like professionally now?
Yeah, he's doing it at weddings and he's doing it for like crazy. 21sts and all of these things now.
That's really cool. Yeah, so my Christmas, we have the Christmas morning breakfast, but it doesn't stop there. Like I thought this was quite normal, but we actually have like 3 events where we see the same people back to back. 3 days in a row.
Bridie's family, yep.
3 days in a row we see each other. So we literally go like on Christmas Day, see you tomorrow. And then we'll have another Christmas party where it's like we have an extended family where we see like our second cousins and stuff. And we see them on Boxing Day. So it's like another one. And then my cousin's birthday, literally on the 27th, which is after Boxing Day. Then we go, see you tomorrow. And we literally see each other 3 days in a row.
There's literally so much food. It is so good.
Yeah. And so when Michael came a part of the family, he was just like, What is this?
What is happening? Yeah.
Why do you guys see each other 3 days in a row?
Yeah. One's a birthday.
Yeah. Now that we're married and we have his side of the family and then he has all my Christmas parties that I have with my family and then we have like now Friendsmas and like all those things. I think one year we had like 12 Christmas parties that we went to.
That's crazy.
Which was insane, including like work Christmas parties and stuff like that. Yeah.
Today's episode, guys, is just going to be kind of chill and we're just going to go through some questions and it's kind of like for you to get to know us a bit more. Yeah,
we thought it'd be interesting to go through like the We're Not Really Strangers red box that we have.
Yeah, we've been doing it for the last few episodes, but it's just like a prompt.
Michael and I want to ask each other what's our highlight of our week and what's our low light of our week.
Yeah, I guess we don't really know. Let's start with your highlight, Brides.
My highlight?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I have to think about my week.
For all of those who don't know the power of editing, we just sat here for the last 20 minutes while Bridie was thinking of a highlight of her week. So that'll be probably cut out, but this might not be so. Yeah.
It was not 20 minutes. The whole time, guys, I was trying to think of it and he kept saying, are you taking too long? Hurry up. Like all these interruptions. And then I had to rethink.
I did nothing but smile and look at you.
Yeah, that's so annoying. Anyways, Michael, what's your highlight of your week?
I guess I enjoyed a couple of things. Mm-hmm. I did have fun on Sunday night, obviously, watching Christmas carols. Mm-hmm. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was
my cousin
fun.
Sing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's literally my highlight.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I asked you. Is it from last Sunday or this Sunday?
I said like from Sunday to Sunday.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, go on.
I also enjoyed hanging out with our niece and nephew, Evie and Eisen.
Yeah.
And just going for a swim and then playing with the water bombs. That was good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that too.
Well, setting up for Christmas was fun too.
Yeah, it was.
And I always loved playing volleyball.
Yeah, true. You know what I'm very shocked about? When we set up for Christmas, Miles wasn't annoying.
Yeah.
Like
he was really good. He just wanted to lay on the Christmas blanket thing.
Yeah, and he just laid in his little bed and he just laid there, and then every now and then he'd go to the Christmas skirt under the tree.
Yeah.
But you would think like he would like want to get into everything, but he was just chilling.
No.
I was very impressed.
He's pretty good with that.
You reckon?
Yep.
I guess so.
Only if we got too excited would he be annoying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We call Miles the fun police because when Michael and I like teasing each other and like we're really loud or like I don't know, if I like punch his arm or like, I don't know, do some sort of interaction or do a dance, some sort of like a fast movement, he'll just like get so mad at us. He'll think we're like, I don't know, in a fight or like, I don't know what it is.
He either thinks we're in a fight or he wants to be a part of it.
Yeah. We don't know what one it is. I think he feels left out.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is. So he starts barking and like tries to be
jumping around.
And so we just like, oh my gosh, we need to train this out of him.
And then he gets the zoomies.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else's dogs do that, but like it's so strange how he does that.
Yeah. Miles is a dog that's full of beans, so.
We've said that from the very beginning.
Yeah. Do you have a highlight?
Well, my highlight definitely was seeing Sam perform last night. Our cousin Sam.
Can't choose the same thing as me, sorry.
No, I can. Our cousin Sam, you didn't describe it, so I'm going to describe it for everyone. Our cousin Sam performed her very first solo in the Christmas carols. And these are the Christmas carols.
At City Point. Like, they're incredible.
Yeah. They're like professional performing Christmas carols. Like it's
one of Brisbane's biggest Christmas carols.
Yeah, I would say so. It was so good. Like I have never heard her sing like a solo.
Yeah.
Never. I've only heard her sing like with someone else, like a duet or like harmonize with someone. But I've never heard her sing a solo.
Especially a whole song solo.
Yeah. And we were so proud of her. Like I almost cried. I was just like, I felt like a proud mum. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing so well. It was such a good night.
It was a great song too.
Yeah. And it was just like a real like family fun night, and like a couple of our friends came too.
Yeah, a big group of us came through. Yeah. And all of Sam's family as well came to support.
Yeah, it was really cool. I loved it. It was a good way to like start our like Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it was on the 3rd of December. It's the first week of like the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And it was also fun like having like Evie, Eisen and Oliver there, which were like our nephews and nieces. And it was just like, I don't know, fun.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Recently, like I've been spending a lot of time with like my nephews and nieces and Amelia. That's been a big highlight because last weekend we went to like a Christmas market, which was not a Christmas market.
Yeah.
It was the Milton Christmas markets. They have normal markets, but they just put the label of Christmas on it. We got there and we were like, where are the lights? Where are the like Christmas like music? There was no Christmas music.
Yeah. It wasn't December yet, so it was like a bit of a risk, right?
Well, it's not that. They're plastered everywhere saying Christmas markets. It's going to have like Christmas characters to take photos with. Like they said, they really advertised it. We got there and there was no Christmas characters. There was just like these fairy looking things. They weren't even angels. They didn't even have wings. And I was just like so upset at Australia. I was like, Australia, you are just so bad at Christmas. And Millie and I were just like, what the heck? Come on. Like we got to get better. They didn't even put Christmas lights everywhere. There was like one tent with like a stream of like Christmas lights and that's it. I was so disappointed.
It'll probably get better closer to Christmas.
No, you think that, Michael. But I have been to several markets around this time of year and they're always so lame.
Okay.
And you know what we said in the car when we were driving? Evie was like, we were like, oh, like, are you so excited for the Christmas markets? And she was like, yeah, I'm imagining it's going to be white everywhere and it's going to be lights and it's going to be lots and lots of Christmas toys. And we were like, your expectations are up here. Bring them down a little bit. I was like, honey, we live in Australia. But then we said to her, we were like, Maybe we'll have to go to Germany. Germany knows how to do Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
they would do it in an incredible Christmas.
Yeah. That was really sad to see her like go, oh. It's funny that she knows that like Christmas is meant to be white, like snow.
Yeah, she would see it in all of her shows.
Yeah. That's actually like my highlight.
It sounds like your low light too.
My low light too. My highlight's just been spending a lot of time with them because I saw.
But your low light was the market.
Michael, what's your low light?
It's my low light.
Yeah.
I think it's always hard for me to have a low light.
Yeah. I think I know my low light.
Yeah.
My low light this week, or like just in general recently, I feel like I've noticed my patience being like low.
Yeah.
And I'm really upset about it because I've worked so hard to like become more patient and more calm, just like an all-round like better person to be around.
Yeah.
Like that's something that's been a goal of mine for a long time.
Yeah.
And so to have that as a goal and achieve that goal.
Yeah. Meant a lot to you.
Meant a lot to me. Yeah. But to see myself not have patience recently, it's been like it's a little bit disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
And it actually like, scares me for like my future, like when we have kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't want to become like an impatient, nagging, frustrated person.
Yeah. And I don't think you have to fear that, but it's good for you to like see the signs early on.
Yeah. It's just so hard. Like it feels like it's so embedded in me and I have to just get rid of it. You know?
Yeah. Patience is something that's learnt over time though.
But you do it so well. I feel like you've been like that your whole life.
I don't know if I'd say I've been like that my whole life, but our family has a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do. Yeah, I think that's like been my low light. Having moments of like, oh, like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just like think about it more before saying something? And I know I've been trying to like pinpoint why I've been doing that.
Yep.
Because I guess that's my only way of like fixing it or working it out.
Yeah.
I think like it's just because like my life is a bit more busy, and I think it's actually because I feel disappointed in myself that I haven't like been onto it with like uploading like YouTube videos and reels. I feel like I'm wasting everything that I've done.
Yeah. You feel like you're failing.
I feel like I'm failing. Yeah. And like I had a big cry about it this week. I think it was on Tuesday. Yeah. I feel disappointed in myself because I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
And
that's fine.
I don't know how to juggle everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have to work because we need to save for a house, but then I have this passion.
And you're loving working.
I'm loving my job. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, like it's hard to choose which one to do type thing, but I know that like long term, I would love to like do podcasts with you.
Yeah.
And feel like it's like a vessel of like what God can use me and you for.
Yeah. And it definitely has been. Yeah.
But it's so hard because like I've wanted this for so long and I feel like a failure that I haven't been able to like literally have not been able to upload every week or like I want to give it a good shot, but I feel like I don't have the time.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And I've seen that in your life.
What do you mean?
That like you've been disappointed in yourself because you're just letting your YouTube channel slip away.
Yeah.
And that's hard for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've only uploaded like 3 videos in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Which is like so sad because like I've been uploading every week so consistently.
Yeah.
But honestly, I know that I can edit a video in a day because you know what? I did it on Friday.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like self-sabotaging and being like, it's not good enough. Or like, I'll like have these thoughts.
There's no point in it.
There's no point in it. No one's going to watch it. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
Why am I doing it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you like doubt yourself a lot.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing this for like since end of 2019.
Yeah. And it's been quality content too. If like you felt like it wasn't quality content, then you would probably be like, oh, okay, it makes sense. But
yeah,
I've been doing it and putting in effort for this long.
Yeah. I do doubt myself whether it is quality content though. But then when I really think about it, I go, I would watch this, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's definitely an audience for it, but it's just hard because YouTube's so oversaturated.
It is. But I'm really, really, really passionate about doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And so
and
I think I think that's what's disappointing me the most, that I don't have the time to do the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my low light this week, this month, this year, this last however long.
Yep.
It's something that I just kind of like struggle with by myself.
Yeah. Because
no one else can relate.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your low light?
That's like a much bigger low light, Brides, that you just said than from the last week.
What do you mean?
That's like definitely the theme of the year rather than like.
Yeah. But I think the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I had a big cry about it on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like I was crying to you before I went to my life group.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I was crying to you. I was talking to you about it. Yeah. But before you came home from work, I had a really big cry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I watched a video, like a reel, and I think something triggered it. And then I just cried. I didn't know how much I needed to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine's like, I only have maybe one thing that I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just been frustrating and annoying me because I live a very physical life. And that's just my shoulder's been pretty sore.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Yeah.
Has it been sore?
Yeah, it's been sore.
I've been seeing
so
you
been trying to adjust the way that I sleep.
Yeah.
So I sleep on my right shoulder instead of my left shoulder because it's just like my upper trap's been feeling very tight.
Yeah. Do you need to go to the physio?
I'll probably go at some stage, but yeah, I'm just going to adjust the way that I sleep and see how it feels. And it feels better. Yeah. Like from that, like not as tight, but
yeah. That's so annoying because like you've had injuries before, like minor injuries, right? Yeah. But they've never really like annoyed
that's not really true.
That much for a long time.
Yeah.
They have?
I have, but it's just like limiting my ability to be confident when I lift weights in the gym.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So this is why I don't do sport.
But yeah, that's about it. And I feel like
I tried sport and I injured my thumb.
Well, you love playing sport.
I do. But if it gives you injuries for life, that's pretty sucky, isn't it? You just got to hope that you don't get injured.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's perfectly fine. It's just something that you have to live with. And people who don't play sport get injured anyway. True. Probably because they're less strong or something. Yeah. Yeah. Like I've never gotten injured in my whole entire life until I played volleyball. But it was coming anyway. Like how you're feeling with your jaw and your back and that's whatever. True. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, which is probably a result of not doing physical activity. Yeah. So yeah. Do you want to answer some questions from the red box? Sounds good. You can answer one of my questions first. Mm-hmm. And that is, what has been your favorite cuisine recently? Oh, wait, you just asked me a question without reading it out? Okay. Yep. This is a Michael special. This is just a little time filler while I find a good question. My favorite cuisine recently. Wow, what a word. We eat so much good food, so it's so hard to pick. Come on, it's meant to be a quick one. Oh my gosh. I haven't had something recently,
But like the bao buns from Lucky Bao in Burley Heads, I think it is.
Yep. They're great.
Or Mermaid Waters, or I don't know where it is. But they are my favorite. It's such a good restaurant. It's a bit pricey, but it's like so good.
Yeah. Just how they make it's really good.
It's been my favorite for a while. You found one?
Yep.
Okay. Are you asking me?
Do you want me to say my favorite cuisine recently?
Oh, do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I think recently I have been loving, I always love Japanese food. So Japanese food is probably one that I've been eating a lot. Other than that, for some reason, I've been craving the Mediterranean kind of food. We went to Greek food at Lemony. So like the pita breads, hummus, meat. Yeah.
I've actually been noticing you've been like drawn to that type of food, like the Mediterranean food.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like meat, pita bread.
Lemony's a very good restaurant.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. I really like the share platter that we get.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I recommend it.
How important do you think gifts are to me?
It's
Christmas time.
It's a Christmas time. Okay, how important do you think gifts are to Michael?
Yep.
I originally would say like pretty bottom, like the lowest, like 0 or
it's definitely 1%. Not 0.
But recently, I feel like maybe
I've been loving gifts at Christmas time.
Yeah, I think you've been loving gifts. Like I feel like you love Secret Santa and like receiving gifts and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I love end of year. Anytime from my birthday to the end of year, it's great.
Yeah, because his birthday's in October. So yeah, that's true. But when you receive them, I don't know how much you like them when you receive them. You know? I think you like the act of a gift.
Yeah.
But I think you just think, okay, I can buy this. I can buy something better.
I think that's when we like buy each other gifts because we're like the same bank account. So it's like, it's
right.
It's a hard thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because we are the same bank account, you're like, okay, I probably could have bought this, but I probably could have bought it at a better price.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I would say I appreciate gifts.
Okay, so like out of 10, I would probably say like a 4, 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't rank it out of 10, but
okay.
But if someone gave me a gift, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Especially like, I think I always appreciate like when someone like makes a gift that's food. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Like when you make cookies and other people have made us cakes and brownies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Actually, yeah, it's so crazy because I think you do like gifts.
Yeah, I think I do.
You like the receiving a gift like randomly.
But I also like giving gifts. So yeah.
Interesting. I hate giving gifts.
Yeah.
Christmas is so stressful for me. I just don't like giving gifts.
Like, I don't think it's like a big thing for me giving gifts, but it's like.
But if you find a good gift, you're pretty happy about it.
Not necessarily giving gifts, but like being generous is something that I enjoy.
Yeah. That's something that I noticed when we were young, when I first met you, that you wanted to learn how to be more generous.
Yeah.
And I think you've done that.
Being generous and being intentional about when to be generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that inspired me a lot because I've never really been one to even know about generosity.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it was really built into my culture.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like very much inbuilt into your family culture.
My family is very generous. Like buy something, it's everyone's. Especially like food wise, they're very generous.
Very much so, yeah.
Buying meals and that kind of thing. Yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's nice for other people to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think is the main way I show/give love?
You show like me or like other people?
I think in general.
In general? Well, I'm going to speak on me. You show me love like how, honestly, I feel like it's in the way of like spending time with me.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I've never met someone that wants to spend time with me so much.
That's so funny.
Why? I don't know. You just love doing things with me, like going to the beach, and it's a conversation that we have every day. Like, how can we spend time together?
Yeah. How can we be intentional about that?
Yeah, and how can we make dinner quickly so that we can spend time together. I feel like it's a big theme throughout our week, spending time together. And I think that's something that you taught me. That's how you show me love.
Yep.
Like how I love to receive the way that you show me love. You have been showing me love through like hugging me or like hugging me from behind. But I think that's more of you're doing it because, you know, I like that.
Yeah, kind of.
You know?
But I don't think I consciously think that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be way you show love, but I feel like that's only to me though.
Yeah. No, I'm not like a person that hugs everyone.
Yeah.
Or like when I get around the boys, I'm not like super
physical or anything. Yeah. I think that's true. So I think it's just our only
unless
me
it's
thing.
on beach mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slapping each other's backs.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely quality time. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's true to like how you are intentional with spending time with people. Like you would say things like, oh, let's go to this person's house, or oh, let's go ask mum if we can go swim in her pool and be with them. And you constantly stop and think, how can you be with someone?
Yeah.
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 I have two here. The first one I'm going to read is, okay, this one's just a silly one. What do you think my type was before we met?
Pretty easy. Someone that played guitar, someone that was cultural, someone that loved God. That's about it.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Probably someone that was peaceful as well.
Peaceful?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was something that you were looking for.
It's hard because this was my 16-year-old brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know that you loved Zayn Malik.
Zayn Malik.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah. I wasn't really into like the whole like, I wasn't into the blue eyes blonde
Except for Justin Bieber.
Boy and white skin type surfy guy. Like I wasn't into like any of that sort of thing. I was more into, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cultural person that's not Australian.
That played guitar.
That
was a big thing for you.
Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't like really like, that wasn't like a requirement. That was just something I said because I think my sister said something similar and I just copied her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But the guitar thing, I think, may have been something specific to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very different from your dad.
From my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like, because people often go for what their parents are like.
Yeah, kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was for guys, though. Guys often, like, date their mum, they say.
I don't know if you can say that. That's funny.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like someone similar to their mum. I feel like I see that so often.
Yeah,
but I
like
don't know.
Personality traits.
Yeah. Sometimes even looks. It's crazy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I don't think girls are like that.
No, I think they are.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, my next
question.
one. Next question for you is, okay, what feelings are hard for you to communicate to me? How can I make it easier?
Oh, that must be a level 2.
No.
Is that level 1?
That's level 1.
Can I read it? No, it's
That's
level 2.
2.
Yeah, see? Of course it is a level 2. What feelings are hard for you to communicate to me? How can I make it easier? I think this isn't just a me thing, but it's just in general for people. But it's always hard to communicate shame.
Yeah.
Or when you feel like ashamed of something that you've done. Yeah, that would be something that would be always hard to communicate.
Yeah.
And I guess being predictable will make it easier. So if you're able to communicate shame and know how someone's going to respond and be consistent, it makes it a lot easier for that person to be able to be honest with you.
Yeah. Like me giving you grace and not like reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like someone that you know is going to respond in a peaceful but still maybe firm way. And also an understanding way. Is it easier to communicate than someone that is going to be maybe peaceful one day but angry or disappointed or frustrated or any other emotion
Yeah.
another day?
Are you saying that I go up and down with my emotions?
I'm not talking about you specifically.
Okay.
I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. That is hard though.
Yeah, I think.
For anyone.
Yeah, I think in general,
yeah,
it's hard for people to communicate shame, but they always need to have someone that they can communicate to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Very important.
A really good way to do this is having people that keep you accountable and having people in your life who you can talk to about things that you might be ashamed about. It's great for me because I have a small men's group and life group who I can talk to about anything that I might feel or anything that's going on. Within that group, they can either encourage me in like improving or give me ways that I can overcome whatever I might be going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you replace the men's group with like your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need other outlets than
I think like
your
it's good to
husband,
go to your wife first.
Yeah.
You could never because that's like gossiping about your marriage.
Yeah.
If the wife doesn't know already,
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it's good to be able to have an outlet that's not your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend. But I think also, you have to communicate those shameful things to them and be honest with them.
Yeah.
Like makes a massive difference.
Yeah.
But like small things that you might like be ashamed about, it's great to seek guidance from other people as well.
Yeah.
And then communicate that.
Do you think it's good like for someone to go to like their person of help first and then go to their spouse? Or do you think that's wrong? Do you think they have to go to the spouse first?
I don't think it's wrong. I think it's okay to go to your person of help first because sometimes you can't process on your own how you should handle or communicate something.
Yeah, that's true. It might make the situation easier.
As long as you're going to communicate it with them.
With the intentions of going to your spouse to communicate.
And as long as the person that you're actually going to speak to is a good person, a lot of people struggle with finding someone that's actually building up.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because some people give a lot of like not great advice.
Yeah, that's so
when
true.
They do go to someone else first.
And you also don't want that person to be someone that gonna like share all your information with someone else.
Yeah.
You want to be able to trust the person.
Yeah, they have to be someone that's almost more mature than you as well.
Yeah.
Like at least as mature, but almost more mature than you as well. A mentor or like in my case, like my life group is like similar. I know that they're trustworthy and will give good advice to me. So yeah, that's what I think is like. It's okay to go to them first, and then as long as you know that you're going to communicate with them, with your wife, husband, girlfriend, or boyfriend. Should we do one more each? I have a question for you to answer while we wait.
Oh, what?
What's your favorite video game?
Actually, I have an answer for that.
I
know. Overcooked is my favorite video game.
Is it?
Yeah.
More than Mario Kart?
Yes.
Wow.
I love Overcooked. I think it's so fun. Like Mario Kart I really love, but I've known that game for a while. But you know those are the only two games I've ever played. Except for like one-off games with
you used to play Littlest Pet Shop.
That's on my DS when I was little.
Yeah, that counts.
I guess so. But yeah, I love Overcooked. I loved playing Overcooked with you and Jessica when she lived here.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
And even with Kevin.
Oh yeah, we played with Kevin.
Look, guys, bit of fan service for you. Miles is in here.
Miles is in here because he's been barking. I don't know if you can hear him, but every time Michael's saying something meaningful, he goes and barks.
He's just saying amen.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. How do our strengths and weaknesses complement each other?
Okay. How do our strengths and our weaknesses?
Yeah.
So my weakness can complement you.
I'm a very consistent person. Bridie's a very up and down person.
Yeah. So what you're saying is how do we balance each other out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Michael is a consistent person in his emotions, and I can be a bit more up and down. But I think that's just like a female male trait.
I don't think so.
No, like it's very common because like female and males can like swap but most of the time males are like the same and females are the same, but sometimes you can get a couple where like they have the opposites. What is that called? We learnt it in like counseling, I think. We're like,
I have no idea.
But yeah, I think consistent in who he is, and that has been a big blessing to me because I feel like I can be like really, really happy and then really, really sad, and you're just a literal in between all the time.
Yep. I'd probably stay more on the happy side.
Yeah, okay,
like, I wouldn't say I'm just in between happy and sad.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I'm not like cruising at a 5 out of 10 all the time.
Yeah,
I probably just cruise at a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
in comparison.
Exactly, yeah. But I think the difference between the two of us is because I have like high emotions and low emotions. When I get surprised by you, I have great reactions.
Yeah.
And I have very expressive nature, I guess.
Yeah.
So the difference between us is like maybe your reactions aren't as expressive.
Yep.
Because I guess you're consistent.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess there's pros and cons to it, but I think it's perfect for us because we bring fun and consistency to each other.
Yeah, I think though what it's saying as well is like over time I've been able to like experience more emotion, and you've been able to be more consistent.
Yes, and that's been an incredible thing that we've experienced.
Yeah.
I feel like before I met you, I was way more up and down with my emotions.
Yeah.
Than I am now. I think I'm quite consistent.
Yeah.
But when I'm going through something tough, it might be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You used to be like, I don't know, you would find it hard to talk about emotions.
Yeah, I think more so like I would find it more difficult to just maybe I was less like present, and I was less like like I didn't show like I was super happy or sad about something.
Yeah. And I really struggled with that in the beginning of our relationship. Yeah. I was like so used to my family being like very expressive in like how we are happy for things.
Yeah.
And so when I would do something for Michael, I'd be like, oh my gosh, he hates it. Like he absolutely hates it. And then he's like, at the end of the day, he could be like, I had a good day. And I'm like, did you? Like, I was so confused because it wasn't at the level that I was used to.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I've rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
And you have become more expressive, and I've
definitely become more expressive.
I think you've also learned that I like that. And so you've maybe tried to share how you feel about something like in a fun way. A little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I'm still myself.
You're still yourself.
Yeah.
But I think you are way more confident. You're way more confident speaking in front of people. You're even like your voice level has changed. Like you can speak louder now.
Which is also like from being a teacher.
Yeah. But I feel like you've said that I've encouraged you to step outside of your comfort zone and definitely. To go for things.
Bridie's a big challenger.
I'm a big challenger, yeah. Get that from my mom. So Michael has done a lot of things probably he wouldn't have done before.
Yeah.
Because I've pushed him to do it.
Yep.
Just like Beach Mission.
And I appreciate it.
Thanks, babe. Because I know it's good for you. I just know that. It's hard to get you there sometimes because I think you just like staying consistent and like everything's working right now. Why would I have to go do this? I'm like, because it would challenge you, and you're like, okay. But then you love it when you do something challenging.
Yeah.
I have definitely become I can regulate my emotions now, I feel like.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I think that was a big passion of mine to work on. Because I think I saw how you could do it. So I was like, okay, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was
for a while
something.
You didn't think it was very possible for you, but you've done very well at it.
Thank you. But I think naturally we just rub off each other because we just are witnessing each other every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for listening to us answer questions and just talk. And I enjoy spending time with my wife, and I enjoy being able to have people listen to me speak about stuff. Yeah.
What? Random. That's so funny. I feel like that's a kid's response. Yeah, I've enjoyed it too. We've had to cut it short because we have a call that we have to take. But yeah, it's been fun chatting and hope you've gotten to know us a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching and listening. Please rate our podcast. We really appreciate it. Helps us a lot. And if you have something to say, you can comment below on the YouTube channel, or you can also comment below on, I think you can comment on Spotify.
Yeah, I think so.
Or like put a question in, I think it is. Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. See you
Thanks,
guys.
See you next time.
Bye.